Hello, listener. My name is Anya Uchinedu Mwandinobi. I teach English language at Hosanna International College, Golden Bees, Rayfield, Plateau State. I'm here to make a presentation on excellent performance in English language at WAEC SSCE level. English language at that level is basically divided into three parts. The first part is essay writing. The second part is comprehension and summary writing. And then the third part is oral English. The first part subsumes many topics ranging from letter writing, article writing, debates, descriptive essay, expository essay. The student is expected to select one out of these topics and write extensively on not less than 400 words. Now the idea is to assess the student's proficiency in writing. Now there is a sense of expectation when a student is writing an essay. The student is expected to take note of the mechanics of writing. It is very, very important because it carries 50 marks. So the student is expected to take this very, very seriously. The student should try as much as possible to be mindful of mistakes, as each mistake could prove very, very costly. As a matter of fact, any mistake attracts a penalty of -half. So the student is expected to be very, very careful and adhere strictly to the rules of the mechanics of English in writing. The second aspect is comprehension and summary writing. For the comprehension aspect, the student is given a passage to read and answer the questions that follow the passage. The student should be very, very careful in answering the questions. As a matter of fact, the student should try as much as possible to understand the passage before he goes ahead to answer the questions. If a student lifts a particular passage or an expression or a sentence from the passage, the student automatically scores 0. So the student should be very, very mindful of mindless lifting. The student should understand the passage and then express the answers in his or her own words. Now the idea is to ensure that the student is very, very creative. Now the other aspect here is summary writing. Now the student is given a particular passage. The student reads the passage, and then the student is expected to answer briefly the questions that follow. For example, a passage is given and then the questions go like this. Number 1, in 2 sentences, 1 for each, summarize the importance of transportation. 2, in 3 sentences, 1 for each, summarize the functions of an agricultural extension officer. Now, the answers are already there in the summary passage. Just like in comprehension, the student is not expected to copy verbatim, word for word, what is there in the summary passage. The student should try as much as possible to pick out this main idea or ideas and then express them in his or her own words. The student should only express what is expected of him or her. The student should only express the main ideas, the main points. The student should try as much as possible to leave out extraneous points like instances, illustrations, and examples. Just go ahead and summarize the main points, okay? All right, and then the third aspect is oral English. Now, this is one aspect that has proved to be very, very difficult over the years for many candidates of WAEC. But then, there is no cause for panic, there is no cause for alarm. Now, what is expected of the student is to identify a particular sound and then know the description of a sound and then the classification of that particular sound, and that is it. Now, basically here we have different aspects. We have vowels and consonant sounds. Here the student is expected to know the 44 phonetic sound symbols in English language, as knowing them will prove very, very helpful. Now, the student should know these 44 phonetic sound symbols, their description and their classification. Now, the other part is the suprasegmentals of sound, where the student is examined on stress, the stress pattern. The student should try as much as possible to be familiar with stress patterns. Now, there is no magic to it. What is expected of the student is just to make conscious efforts to study and to study hard. I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening. I hope that these few points will go a long way to help you to approach questions in English language and to make an excellent grade. Thank you very much.